Hi GenZ Society, we're here for another episode and we are your hosts for today. I'm Harry.
I'm Kia.
And I'm Keith, and you're watching
The Retro Lounge.
Okay, so right now is the Chinese New Year period, right? So how are you guys feeling?
I'm feeling great. I think I rested a lot recently.
I just played some mahjong yesterday.
Oh, as for me, I just came back from reservice, so it's even longer for me.
Alright, so enough of the hangover. Maybe let's move on. What are we here for today?
Okay, so today we're really going to learn one or two things from our guest, and it's really going to get to know her and learn from her life experiences.
That's right, Keith. Here we have today is one of today's top faces of Singapore's social media landscape, a brand ambassador, a model, and influencer. So let's welcome Miss Nicole.
我叫 Cheer, 我叫 Come in. Hello.
It's actually been very long since I last saw you, right?
Yeah.
And back then you were still single, and right now you are
Was I?
Yeah, I think so. I remember seeing you at the event, and you were still single.
Are you still single?
Now I'm not. Okay, anyway.
Things have changed.
Yeah. So, what are your thoughts on this transition from being single to now Mrs. Yeh?
Oh, it's very different. I feel like my life is like flopped 180 degrees. Just kidding lah.
But in a good way, lah.
Where will the difference be actually? It's about the same because you're still living, still breathing, still human. So, taka-taka iyang lah, you know.
So are there any changes in terms of celebrating Chinese New Year as a married couple now?
No, because both James and my families are quite small and we are very private, right? So we only do like the visitings to our parents. That's about it. For the past 7 years that we've been together, it's been like that lah. And much worse because COVID, there's a pax limit, right? So it's like, very boring. Nobody play ban luck with me.
Already ang pao, ah.
Not yet. Wait, next year can't find me.
Going back to your journey before you were married, you have always made a mark on platforms like vlogging and blogging. Was this something you always dreamed of doing since young, and how did you go about it?
No, I think nobody dreamed of doing this because last time this was not a legit career or anything. It just kind of happened. I just started posting about my everyday life, and then before I knew it, there was a following, and I just rolled a bit. Don't force anything that's not meant to be lah.
In this current generation that we're living in, what are your thoughts on cancel culture?
I think it's very scary because anytime you can get cancelled. Like who knows after this interview, I get cancelled because I say something wrong.
I hope not.
Don't
Right, so is there a hate comment that you have received that really stuck with you till today?
Fortunately, so far my influencer route has been very smooth sailing. I haven't got any super hate comments or anything. Like you can go and scroll through my comments. They're all very positive. The only one during the wedding, because the pictures that I posted or maybe some of the stories, right, the guests weren't wearing masks. But then obviously they were eating what, correct? Or never wear masks, want to report you, blah blah blah. 人家在结婚呢, please.
Okay, so just one question regarding the cancel culture, right? So as you know, the local controversies recently happened. A lot of things happened, right?
Got me? What?
God.
What?
No, but just what are your thoughts on it?
I feel like try not to put yourself into that situation. Pray harder and bless yourself from all these negative. Do aura cleansing, meditation. But most importantly is don't air your dirty laundry outside. Correct.
That's true.
Use your washing machine at home.
Right, so being in this line, in this industry, what would you consider the biggest challenges?
Biggest challenge for now is constantly finding new things to post. Like, I'm pretty thankful that TikTok came along and then the variety of content has changed instead of all those very Instagram posts, you know. Last time when travel was still a thing, people would always purposely go and travel to like a nice cafe or location and take very pretentious like shots. I'm glad those days are almost over, and then TikTok has made the platform more authentic. What do you guys think?
Oh, I really love TikTok. Yeah, you really just get to know, like get to be yourself.
Correct.
Yeah, really, as you said, a lot not so pretentious. Really.
It's not so filtered. You get to see like just snap and pie and post, right?
Yeah, no need to everything to be like very.
But where do you draw the line in terms of entertaining your audience? Like, how do you address like the criticisms and feedbacks that they give?
So there's no criticism so far.
That's great.
Except for the
Except for the wear your mask, wear your mask. I took ART test, okay? No. The test, what test is it called?
PCR, PCR. Yeah.
Then back to your question is that where do you draw the line? Use your brain. Before you post anything, just QC 10 times and then post. For now, because I just got a dog, so my followers will know that all my content is about my dog. Like, I'm obsessed, I'm sorry. I just want to keep posting about my dog.
So the next question, I'm actually very curious. What are your thoughts on the word influencer? Does it pressurize you?
I don't like it because it sounds like a virus. of all things, like why are we called influencer? Like,
Oh yeah, actually it does sound like a virus, right?
correct.
Oh my god. You just don't like it, lah.
I've been trying to find a proper term to describe my career or what it's called lah. So when people ask me, what do you do for a living? Then I say, advertising.
Actually, that's true also. Yeah.
Okay, so maybe can you just share your best advice to the younger generation who would like to share the same path as you?
Think twice before stepping into this industry because it's not as glamorous as it looks. Only do it if you have pure interest in putting yourself in front of the camera.
Being always like putting yourself out there and being present online, right? So I guess like it's allowed people to kind of view you under a microscope and really talk about your personal life and stuff. So I guess it's like a double-edged sword. So how do you make amends to that?
Filters.
Just
Because you're under a microscope, right? Yeah, download a lot of Instagram filters.
Okay, so before we move on to the next segment, there's just this one last question that I would like to ask you. What do you wish people know more about you?
I wish people would know that I'm not a bimbo. People would think like, okay, because you a bit chill, right? Confirm bimbo, but I got go university.
Actually, like the first time when I met you, right, I also thought that you like this small little girl, and then like you thought like so like
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was so many years ago, like yeah, but now
Correct.
you really don't look like bimbo.
I've grown. I've hit the big 3, guys. Congratulate me.
Big tree, man. I think the new tree is the new norm lah, huh? So it doesn't
Yeah,
matter,
I'm a
right?
lady now.
So I guess all this experience and obstacles that you've been through has made you who you are today. Yeah, so thank you so much for sharing this with us and to our viewers to resonate with. But before we let you go, we've prepared a few questions, some words and phrases for you to answer and just
Wow.
to say at the top of your head, basically.
Yeah, fast talk. So anything that comes in your mind, like if there's a word or a phrase, you have to answer quickly, okay? Are you ready? First word, social media.
Toxic.
Validation.
A lot of people want it.
Marriage.
Blissful.
Haters.
Go and die.
Influencer.
Too many.
Okay, so now we'll move on to a mini game of Would You Rather. So maybe I'll start off with something simple. Would you prefer coffee or tea?
Definitely tea.
TikTok or Instagram?
Both lah.
If I choose one, how? One has to cease to exist.
Instagram costs more money for now.
Would you rather stay in and Netflix all day or go out to the beach?
Then I go to the beach. Then I bring my Netflix to the beach. Yeah.
Okay, clever.
Because quite boring at the beach if you do nothing.
Okay, then do you prefer to film travel vlogs or fashion vlogs?
Travel. Because travel is like, it's a luxury for now.
Yeah, really. Okay, then last, if you had to choose one, cause of breakup would be cheating or falling out of love?
None. Choose one. Can I say what I feel?
Yes. Okay, sure.
Yeah, like besides these two options, I will feel like the cause of breaking up is growing apart from each other, like different paths of life. If it changes.
So moving on to some questions now. You're stuck on an island and you can only choose one local influencer for you to be with. Who would it be?
Ooh, I want to be stuck on the island.
Why do you want to be stuck on an island?
You never watch Singles Inferno, man?
Oh, okay. So must be a guy lah that you want to be stuck with.
No. I will choose Ripple Sim.
Why?
Yeah, cause she's like my best influencer friend.
Okay, moving on to the second question. What type of content have you not tried but you wish to do?
I cannot say porn.
OnlyFans.
Mother content. Haven't do yet, cause no baby.
Okay, the next question, right? A non-negotiable trait or personality of a lifetime partner.
Intelligence.
This has to be a smart guy.
Yeah.
Okay, and the last question would be an advice for your younger self.
Don't be afraid, because last time I was very afraid to do everything. Maybe until now I'm still quite cautious, but if you don't do and don't try, it's just a lost opportunity. Correct? So just do. Do already, then regret.
And that's the end to our session for today. Thank you so much, Nicole, for joining us today. It's been a great pleasure.
Thank you for having me, guys.
So there you have it, Gen Z Society. Today I really hope you learned one or two things from one of the Singapore top influencer, Nicole.
Money, please, hello. Like, I'm great, like C or something.
It doesn't matter, still talk.
Yes, it was really fun doing this with you guys. And also thank you so much, Nicole, for being such a great sport.
Don't forget to show her love and support her. Check out her link here. And yeah, it's me, Harry.
I'm Thea.
And I'm Kife, and let's see you in the next hangout session.
See
Bye.
you. Bye.